Now, turning to the federal budget, when it's submitted to Congress, some cuts will likely be made. Where do you think they will be made?
I'd like to see cuts made. I hope they'll be made. At the last session of Congress, I voted to reduce the budget. I expect to do it again this year. I think that cuts could be made in some of the new programs, which, while they might be desirable, I think that now is not the time to go into them when we have this expensive war on in Vietnam. And I refer specifically to the Demonstration Cities program, which is a bottomless pit of government spending. I refer to the rent subsidy program, which I think now is certainly not the time to go into that. It'll be very costly. And I refer also to the so-called poverty program, because there's been tremendous waste in that program. And in so many cases, under the present way it's organized, the money appropriated by the Congress is not getting down to help the people who really need the help.
Do you believe that the poverty program as it is set up now provides any incentive, or is merely a handout?
I think it's been. I think in some cases it's done good. I'm not saying giving a blanket condemnation of it, but I do believe that it's been poorly handled, and there's been certainly, I believe, a great deal of corruption in it, particularly in some of these large northern cities.
Turning to another topic, every week we have reports from the automobile industry about lack of sales, and as a key economic indicator, does this indicate to you the possible presence of a recession in the near future?
I would hope it'd be only temporary. I frankly don't see a serious recession.
Now, considering the Republicans who were elected last fall, do you see any coalition between them and conservative Democrats on fiscal policy?
Well, I would hope so. I would hope that that we would have greater support in the Senate this year than we had last year on matters of affecting fiscal policy, because I believe that one of the great problems facing the United States, and one that the administration has to face up to, one that the members of the House of Representatives has to face up to, and one the members of the Senate has to face up to, is putting our financial house in better repair. We're in a very difficult position to go on year after year with this heavy deficit financing.
Now, this is perhaps a little out of your ken being in the House of Representatives, but do you believe the Adam Clayton Powell in the affair in the House indicates any relaxation of moral standards, or what does it indicate?
Well, I think that Adam Clayton Powell was very flagrant in his violation of standards of conduct. I think the House acted as it had to act to discipline him, and I would hope that if there are any other individuals in the Congress, in the House or the Senate, who have acted in such a way as Powell, I don't know of any, but if there are any, then they should have the same treatment that Mr. Powell was.